In this video, I'm going to explain exactly how you can get your hands on Gary Vees' new Book Games NFT project, Series 2. So if you want to get your own Series 2 Veefriends, stay tuned. I'm going to explain exactly how. And just as a reminder, this is not financial advice. I'm here to help you navigate this confusing book games project. I've read the blogs, I've watched the videos, I've been in the Discord. It's complicated. I'm gonna make it really simple in this quick video. Also, one more reminder before we get into it, check the description below. I'm gonna have links to help you get to the right places that I'm referencing. I'm also gonna be putting updates because as things update, as things change, I wanna make sure that you stay updated. So go to the description. That's really important. All right, let's get into the video. Okay, so let's talk about how you can get your hands on these coveted Series 2 Veefriends. The first series is just, they've completely exploded in value. I'm very jelly to the people that got in on those. I wish I could have been there, but hey, you know, the best time to start was yesterday. The second best time is today. So let's talk about it. So the first way that you can make sure that you're part of the Series 2 mint is to be on the friends list. How do you get on the friends list? It's super simple. All you need is to have a Book Games token in your MetaMask wallet that's connected to the Veefriends site. That's it. It's very, very simple. The release or the raffle was on April 5th. Okay, so you might say, oh, Mark, it's after April 5th. What do I do? As long as you had that Book Games token in your wallet, you're already enrolled. You're already in the raffle. I also want to point out that this is a really interesting strategy from Gary. Everything is a raffle. Like there's so much raffling going on. There's so much randomness going on. It reminds me of his love for sports cards and opening up a pack and you don't know if you're going to win, which creates a lot of hype. It's a really interesting way of handling it. You know, and I'll be frank. Me and Dragon were talking. We felt a little bit burned by the fact that we have these Book Games tokens and like, what are we actually going to use them for? You know, I feel now that I have to invest more to actually play these book games, which is a really interesting tactic. It's also important, I think, to note that book games are played forever. And I'm going to talk about that a little bit later in the video because that's very, very important. You might not necessarily win this raffle, but how can you purchase NFTs so that you have a good chance of winning maybe a second, third, fourth, fifth raffle? Again, stay tuned. I'm going to get into what you should be thinking about when you're buying your Book Games tokens. Okay, so you've got your token. I'm gonna put a link below so that you can check to see if you're on the friends list. If you are, congratulations, more power to you. If you're not, well then what can you do? Well, then we move down to the second way that you can qualify for this Series 2 Veefriend raffle. So pretty simply, you just own a Series 1 NFT. So if you own one of the original OG NFTs from Gary Vee, you are automatically getting a chance to mint. Super, super important that you go to Gary Vee's Veefriends website and make sure that you claim your mint. Because once this thing goes public, it's going to be a lot more difficult, which is number 3, the public mint, which happens on Monday, April 25th. On Monday, April 25th, there's going to be this mad rush. There's going to be people clicking, trying to get their tokens. So there's no guarantee you'll actually get it during the public mint. In fact, it's probably going to be very difficult. There's going to be tens of thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of people trying to buy these tokens. It's also worth notating that this particular project is on the Ethereum blockchain. And Ethereum is notorious for having high gas fees. So one of the problems that you're going to have is that everybody's going to be trying to click on these NFTs at the same time, which means you're going to be having a lot of people trying to cement their NFTs on the blockchain, meaning, well, I'm going to keep it simple. This is NFTs made simple, right? Basically, if you're going through the public mint, you're going to be experiencing really high gas fees, extra charges, gas fees. We don't want that. I don't want that. You don't want that, but you might really want that NFT. And so the public mint is a chance to get that. The fourth way is by burning book games to get the new characters. So this is a little bit complicated and I'm gonna break it down here. Okay, so starting on April 12th, there's gonna be raffles every day for 16 days. If you have the correct Book Games tokens, if you have Book Games tokens in your wallet, you have an automatic chance of winning these raffles. Okay, and it's really important, I think, to note, and we're going to get into this in a little more detail, but it's important to note that you're looking at carrying 5 tokens with the same particular attribute or framing. So for example, on the first date, you need to have a patience lava. You need to have 5 patience lavas in your wallet. Day 2, 3, 4, 5, all the other days has nothing to do with the actual attribute or the art. It has everything to do with the framing. So you need to have 5 black on day 2. You need to have 5 rainbow on day 3. On day 4, you just need 5 of any matching frame, and so on and so forth. It's all about having 5 of the same type of frame. I think this is a really, really important thing to understand in the way that Gary is setting this up. 5 is his favorite number. So again, if you're looking to be enrolled or looking to have a chance at winning these raffles, if you have 5 of the same frame, you're gonna have 3 chances to win. There's 2 days where you need to have just any 5 matching frames. And then generally speaking, there's 1 day where you have a chance at winning, based on your gold, galaxy, caviar, emerald, what have you. And these raffles are gonna happen each day for 16 days. The key here is you got to have the right tokens in your wallet to get chosen. It has to be connected to the Veefriends website. So that is the 4th way that you can get a chance at minting. Also worth noting, all these are new characters. So when I think about Series 1 and having all the different characters and themes laid out, Series 2 having all these new characters sounds like it's gonna be pretty attractive. People are, this is the first chance at getting an alpha alligator or a whimsical wolf or a gritty ghost. It's so funny that Gary has us geeking out over these silly characters, but he does. He's really good at what he does. So at any rate, you need to go to the Immutable X website and purchase 5 of the same matching frames to get a chance at this. Now, I want to just go into a little bit more detail. Stay with me here. If we're learning something from this raffle, and we know that book games are played forever, you might not win this go around. Well, how do you have a chance at winning the next go around? There's a good chance that he's going to continue going in 5s. Okay, again, this is not financial advice. I can't predict what Gary's going to do in the future, but as we start to put on our thinking caps, all of these giveaways revolve around having 5 of the same type of frame. The next giveaway may not have to do so much with frames. It may put more emphasis on the attributes or the art. So if I go over here to Immutable X, I might say, okay, I'm a gold frame guy, I have a gold frame now, and I'm thinking about buying more, okay? If I'm gonna buy more gold frames, I wanna try to buy gold frames that have as much of the same attribute as possible. So for example, maybe they have 5, maybe I have 5 with the lava spectacular, okay? And then maybe the next raffle that happens maybe 6 months or a year from now, maybe it puts more emphasis not so much on the frames, but more so on the spectacular, right? Whether that's lava, pink, gold, etc. There may also, it may put more emphasis on the actual attribute, the art in the middle, whether that's kindness or empathy. So I think, at least the way that I'm tackling this, and I haven't fully decided if I'm going to go all in and start buying these tokens. But if I was going to go in and buy 5 tokens, I would try to have them have as many of the same attributes as possible. Same frame, same spectacular, same attribute, etc. So that's the way that I'm tackling it. Maybe something to think about. What do you think? Am I way off base? Do you think that's right? Type in the comments below. Okay, and that brings us to number 5, the last way that you can actually get in on this Series 2 Veefriends. That is just to simply like this video. No, I'm just kidding. But you should like the video anyway. Okay, number 5, the way that you can get in on this is by going to a secondary marketplace. Go to OpenSea, buy your token right there. And as we've seen with Series 1, all these tokens are just skyrocketing in value. I mean, these tokens started in the thousands, now they're in the tens of thousands for Series 1. So, going to the secondary marketplace, probably not optimal. I think the best way, the best chance, at least where I'm at in my journey, was first to get on the friends list. I'll put a link below so you can check to see if you're on the friends list. Or 3, to make sure that you have the right amount of tokens, or the 5 matching token attributes in your wallet so you have a chance to win. All right, so that's a quick intro into how you can get your hands on these Series 2 Veefriends. Make sure you smash that like button, smash the subscribe button. We'll be back here next time on NFTs Made Simple. Peace.